Hello, 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 and hello. And welcome to the madness that is the Charlie Mark Show. I'm Charlie Mark, and my pronouns this week are ITV and ITV plus one. If you're enjoying the Charlie Mark Show, or even if you're not, then please like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and follow the Charlie Mark Show. Also, please share, as sharing is daring. You can also leave me a comment, or why not tell me what's bugging you in the world with the Devil's Advocate. I can also be spied upon by you visiting www.charliemarks.co.uk, or you can buy me a coffee, or even a tea. Coming up on tonight's show, we have all the usual psychotic behaviour, plus some other stuff. But before all the insanity which is the Charlie Mark Show, it's time for this.
Hi there, watchers, and welcome to the Charlie Mark Show merch shop. That's right, the one-stop shop where you can get all your tat. And what have we got for you today? Well, I'll tell you what we got for you today. Have you got a door? Well, if you have a door, then you will have a key. And if you have a key, you will need something stylish to hang from it. This is the Charlie Mark Show key ring. A beautiful piece, just created for you and your door. Every door needs a nice key, and every nice key needs a nice keychain. So, the Charlie Marks keychain. Get it at the merch shop by visiting www.charliemarkshow.co.uk. And you can have this fabulous keychain. Limited offers only. We're down to our last 10,000.
Now, it's time to catch up with all the latest fake news from around the world and beyond with CM News. Good evening and welcome to CM News with me, Eva Braun. Ginger and Whinger, Harry and Meghan, have become the first British convicts to be sent out of Australia and back to the UK. Aussie Prime Minister Timmy Kangaroo Downsport said that he could no longer put up with the repulsive royals moaning and groaning. Meghan had previously stated that she was the most trolled person in the world, which has turned out to be untrue, seeing as trolls are the most trolled people. Pole dancers who are not from Poland will no longer be allowed to be called pole dancers. The European Council for the Fairness to Polish Poles submitted a 1,400 post-it note petition from the angry Polish pole dancers, who believe that their identity has been stolen. Pole dancers in the UK have rebuked the petition by submitting a one-page crayon drawing of a stick figure with a sad face. A rabbi who specialised in circumcisions has been arrested at his London home earlier this morning after police received a tip. The rabbi was released without charge when the rest of the child turned up safe and sound in McDonald's. And finally, rioting at petrol stations across England and Wales have been reported due to rising costs of fuel. Police have been attending to the riots and arrests have been made. Chief Constable Guy Fawkes said that he completely understands why car owners are angry, but instead of taking their anger out on the fuel pumps, they should be filling up canisters of fuel and taking their complaints to the Houses of Parliament. And that was the latest headlines. This is Eva Braun for CM News. Good night.
Thank you, Eva. More from the CM Newsroom next time. Now it's time for perhaps finding out some answers to some questions with questioning things.
Right.
Okay, good evening and welcome to Questioning Things with me, Charlie Marx, and my special guest, Bob Monk.
Hello.
So, today's question... Bob Monk.
Hello.
Hello. Today's question is it time now for a revolution?
Oh, yes. I remember the last one that I was in. Yeah, revolutions are great.
Right. So, you've already been involved in a revolution?
Oh, aye. It was the French Revolution, you know, back in the 1790s. I remember the start of that one well. And the storming of the Bastille. Oh, that were... Whew, yeah.
Bastille Day, that was a great Rush song. So, what difference do you think it made to have a revolution? Did the government listen?
Well, no, so they got the heads cut off.
So they couldn't hear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of pointless then?
No, we got rid of the lot.
Right. So do you think then a revolution would be a good thing in order to get rid of our current, politicians?
Oh, aye, definitely. Off for their heads.
Right.
Definitely. Bring back the guillotine in every country. They're all a load of rubbish.
Right. Are there any politicians that you feel would stand up to a revolution?
No, I think they'd all fall down once their heads are chopped off.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. There's a lot of talk about people who take to the streets to shout about what they believe in, but very few people follow through on this. So, do you think that the people would start a revolution?
I don't know, but I'd be willing to lead them.
But who would you lead?
Everyone. Just follow Bob. Bob will sort it.
Yeah. Okay. That is a very, is a last stand, isn't it, really? It's the last point of what you could do when it comes to getting what we need to put the country right.
Well, I think we've got there. I mean, look at the place. It is falling to pieces. All the rich are getting richer. They're getting more and more horrible. They don't care about the masses. All the organisations are far too big. We're now international, not just national, not just community. And it's just not working. Look how bad all the services are across the world. And look at what a mess all the major politicians are making of world peace. Come on. If we can't get world peace with these politicians, we need to kill them all.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more with what you said. I think that there has come a point where we really need to do something to wake up the country, to inspire the people to be better. And is revolution the right thing to do?
Actually, on second thoughts, no, it's not. Because if you just get rid of all the politicians, you're going to need more, aren't you? Right. So I think just let Donald have them codes.
Right, okay. Yeah, well, thanks for giving both sides of the argument.
not normally that happens, but I'd like to thank our guest Bob Monk for coming in today and answering the questions that have been asked. Now, it's time for another roundup of moans and groans and things that go irk in the night with the Devil's Advocate. Good evening and welcome to the Devil's Advocate. Is everything fake news? Who do you believe? Who possibly tells the truth? Well, there are people that tell you they're telling the truth on all the news stations, but is it all real? Are things happening to cause situations? For example, headlines in newspapers always say things like outraged and disgusted, and then we read it and we become outraged and disgusted. It's all about what you want to believe. If you want to believe that someone is bad, then they will be bad. If you believe there is goodness in the world and everything is just very 1970s hippie, then it'll all be 1970s hippie. The truth is, there is no truth. Unless you see it with your own two eyes, then you shouldn't believe it. If you hear someone saying something, then that might be either their opinion or the fact that they want to create a storm. They say that no news is good news. Well, that's true. Unless you work on a news station. Then no news becomes unemployment. So, what should we do? Well, like I say, just if you don't see it with your own eyes, don't believe it. For example, I don't believe that President Trump is the Prime Minister. Because he's not. He's the President. And I don't believe that Sir Keith Starmer is the President. Because he is the Prime Minister. Do you understand how easy it is, you people out there? Do you understand that when people go on YouTube channels and try and promote their own self-hatred, then you have to look at the person who's making that and think that they are mad? No, we're not. Yes, we are. It happens. We create content, and it's our view. It is nonsense. Apart from CM News, which is 100% truthful. We are the only news company in the universe who gives you 100% of the truth. No, we don't. Yes, we do. So, I think it's very, very important that you turn off all other news channel, outlet, media, places, whatever you want to call them, and just tune into CM News, because we is the bestest. Thank you for watching the Charlie Marx Show. Please remember to like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and follow me on www.charliemarx.co.uk. You can also buy some merch. You can also buy me a coffee. You can also subscribe. You can also send me a belated birthday card with a cheque in it. Yes, that's right, folks. It was 4 weeks ago. How could you forget? So, until next time, if you're not watching The Charlie Marx Show, then you are a big faker.